Alright. What's going on, guys? Hopefully this mic's set up right. Alright, what's going on, guys? Yeah, so bad run. It could have been better if I managed my hearts. But truly, I just didn't know. I didn't know how many hearts I had. I just kept taking damage, man. But now, I'm trying to adjust this mic. Alright, now, I think I just do an abyss run, man. Screw that. Screw that one. Super cursed all. I'll do it eventually. There we go, though. This is what we need to do. An abyssal run. And I'm gonna try to use with R-7. Just get over here. Okay. Let's get rid of all these guys. So you just get 3 faith points for just all that. I do like this. And what was the other one that I was using? Was it artifacts? Artifacts. Oh, it was the sales promotion one. Which one did I do? Which was the curse that I had? Or hidden rooms. No, it wasn't that. Oh, it was like something to do with damage. Like enemies explode, I think? Can I get those now? Bro, I'm tripping. Need 4 points. So give me a little 1. Yo, did something get changed, bro? Yo, I could have sworn I had like 2 good blessings on at one point. Yo, I could have sworn I had 2 good blessings on at one point. So 3. I guess the only one I can take is just... Oh, I think I did double up keys. Maybe it was double up keys. I don't remember. This one sucks. I thought it was okay. It sucks. And now I can do this. Yeah, I'll go back in a different video and remember what I did. But I could have sworn I had 1 curse and 2 of these fates on. Maybe I'm lying. Who knows? Alright. I love this one. Fake injury effect, my favorite. I don't know if it's my favorite, but it's like, it has to be up there, man. I'll go gambling right away. Yo, they're gonna give me everything but gambling. Yo, sorry about no episode yesterday. Not gonna lie, man, like, I just want to play some video games with my friends. So I did that. I will get this coin. Man, I have to. Imagine, this is coin spent, right? Like at the start of the, oh, I only need 25 coins. That's so doable. But yeah, no, like, I don't know if I told you guys. Bro, maybe I did. I don't remember. Yo, I was on call on Wednesday. Bro, this elevator was shut down. So I got there right after Jiu-Jitsu. Go there. I'm there from like 8 o'clock. So I'm at Jiu-Jitsu. I finished Jiu-Jitsu. Right when I finish, I get a call. Yo, you gotta go to this place. Like, gee, my favorite. Oops. Okay. Bro, so I'm there from like 8:30. So I increase weapon damage and destroy all obstacles. But yeah, no. So I'm there from like 8:30 till like, bro, I'm there. I fixed the actual issue because it was like a door lock issue. Okay, 25 coin. It's a door lock issue. And every few attacks, more coins increase its power. I guess I'll use this for now, right? Because I'm not going to consume any coins. Yeah, so how elevators work is like, so there's two doors, right? There's the door for every floor, and there's a door for the elevator itself. Two different doors. And because of that, both doors need to be made. Like, they both need to be closed in order for the elevator to move. This makes me smaller. Yeah, so the door needs to be closed in order for me to... Both doors need to be closed in order for you to move. So... They were saying like, oh, it's an intermittent issue. Talking about how, what's it talking about? Ooh. Yeah, talking about, yeah, so these people, I show up and like, I can't even get a real story out of them, man. It's just freaking lock. I jumped right into that. But yeah, no, so intermittent issue, like the elevators, when I get there, elevator's working. And then I'm shaking the doors. I'm shaking the doors on the top floor, nothing happens. I shake it at the bottom floor. Because remember, if this, it's a electrical contact. So if the electrical contact breaks, then it thinks the door isn't closed. That's how it kind of works. So... yeah, so essentially what ended up happening was I shook the top just to see, like, am I going to get anything? Is the elevator still running? I shook the bottom floor and the elevator stopped. I'm like, okay, it's this door lock. Shut the power off, change out the door lock, turn the power back on. The elevator's not moving anymore. I'm like, what the hell? Like, what did I do? Okay, I don't want to... Can I... Okay, sec. Refresh all pickups in the current room. Don't need that. I do have one key, but I don't think it's worth. Yeah, because I need to take... I'd take double keys, right? That's the curse I took, so it'd be 2 to even open that. Not to have a... No, it's not worth it at all. This floor, it wasn't the best. It wasn't the worst. Could have been better. But yeah, man. So, figure out the issue, and now the power supply, like, yo, that freaking guy is kind of nippy, bro. You see that? Alright, Joe, I need to get you to start doing something. Okay. I know I don't have any bombs right now, but I need to start throwing some bombs. At these bosses, but... Yo, bro. Dragon, yeah. So I called my one coworker who's also on call with me, and he comes out. He can't figure it out. So like honestly, man. Okay, breaking crystal objects will drop a coin bag. Breaking marstone will drop a coin bag. Okay. That actually is good, because I don't even have a heart container. That's just shoot. Okay, sec. Yeah, no, but... So we were there till like 1 a.m. So I was exhausted. Also... What the heck? What the hell? Unlocking requires double number of keys. Yeah, but I unlocked it with 1 key. 1 heart turned into 2 moly hearts. I don't need that. But yeah, no, so. And then freaking yesterday, man. Oh, I was so pissed. I'm like, I was gonna try to finish early. I was in Vaughn, working in Vaughn. And then I get a call to Milton, which is like pretty much the opposite side. I was gonna finish like kind of early, go home. Nah. And I was so pissed. Like, elevator's not working. And then, so from 3 o'clock. So like 3, I drove over there. Hoping it was gonna be like an easy fix, bro. It was not an easy fix. So like from 3 to 6, I was pretty much there. Alright, man. You win. You win. But yeah, so it was over there. It was the door zone. Because the elevator, like, it knows where it is because of a door zone, because of these magnets and stuff. But it needs 24 volts DC to actually, like, know what it is. It needs that much voltage. But this one was giving me, like, 21 volts, which is way too low. So, yeah. I had to check everything, and I finally adjusted that, and it worked. So, yeah, I was pretty happy about that. I didn't figure it out, though. I called my coworker, and he helped me. He walked me through it. But even he was like, bro, I haven't seen that one before. Yo, this bear's not dying, bro. Okay. Oh. Oh. Ooh. Oh, man. Okay. So, I got a story to tell you guys. Ah. So... So I met up with that one girl on Monday. I think I told you guys about that one. Or Tuesday, sorry. Yo, I actually, like, really like her. It's the one that's older. She's... Oh, sorry. I think I hit my mic. Yeah, the girl is... Sorry for hitting my mic again. She's 32? 32? But, man, like, she's super cool. Anyway, so we went mini golfing, and then we went to Spins, which is like a dessert spot, because unfortunately she's a vegetarian, but like I don't mind it, you know. It's just like, don't push your values on me. I'm not gonna push my values on you, your views or whatever. But yeah, no. So we were playing mini golf, and bro, it was. Yo, good thing I'm small. But no, yeah, so honestly, really attractive, in my opinion. I think she's really pretty. So, yeah, we're just... Wait a sec. Yeah, no, I think she's really pretty. So I'm telling my people at the gym. And I was like, yo, I actually, like, really mess with this girl. And they were like, yo, send a pic. And I was like... I don't know if I should send you guys a pic. So I pretty much said, like... Hold on. I don't know if I should get ahead. No, I'm not going to get ahead of myself. I'm going to tell a story from the start of the date. So I remember we were messaging. And Shorty's hitting me with the... Oh yeah, like my favorite flowers are tulips. I already told you guys this. So I went to go buy some tulips. No tulips. Girl set me up. I don't remember, like... The last episode? I don't remember what I talked about. So I hope I'm not reiterating too much, but... If you guys didn't watch that episode, then this is like a good recap. Anyways, I go to this place. Try to get like... Yo, I went to like 4 different flower shops. Trying to get these tulips. Couldn't find them anywhere. So then I see this girl and I'm like, yo, you set me up. And she's like, what are you talking about? What do I want? Someone's a ladder. Don't need a ladder. I kind of do need a ladder, obviously, but... Because I'm like super tall and everything. I'm gonna enter this gambling room, man. Oh, I went the wrong way. But yeah, no, so I try to go to like 4 different tulip spots. Every single one of them, man. Every single one. Oh, sorry, we don't have tulips. They're out of stock. Like, I was like, man, how many people are freaking ordering tulips? Apparently it's a popular one. Okay. Sec. So if I get 2 more. Sucker. If I hit this one, it's huge, right? Or is it the one after? It's this one. I think if I hit this, it's huge. Sick. Yes, sir. Now I can go gamble. I'm like, yeah, you set me up this and that. And she's like, no, I didn't. No, I didn't. Whatever. And then... I shouldn't have done that. Okay, good. Worked. So we're just mini golfing, joking around. But I'm trying to be as respectful as possible. I'm not trying to do nothing. Like, which is funny because later on she was like, at the end of the, I think the day after, she was like, yo, why didn't this guy like touch me at all? And in my head, I'm like, bro, we all know how the stories go. With, oh, like, I misread the situation, I touched her, and now I'm in jail. I caught a case. So I'm like, that's something I do not want to ever do. I'm like, last thing I do want to do is read a situation wrong. And now I'm on freaking 6 buzz or... Wait, that's fine. Your crystals are insufficient, you can spend coins instead. Don't want that. This one, faith meter. That might be okay. Will flash intermittently. I don't like this one over this one, the one I have right now. But yeah, no, so I wasn't catching no case. And so she's like, alright, tell me something about you. I'm like, she's like, something interesting. And I'm like, something interesting about me. I'm just caught off guard because typically I'm the one that likes to ask questions. I'm the quiet one. I don't want to say I'm a quiet one, but I like asking the questions. I'd rather have people feel comfortable with me. Bro, this girl was asking me the most questions. Like the most. And she was like, I don't know what hole we're probably on. Probably like... Oh, okay, so the interesting about me is what I said is like I'm like left-handed but also right-handed. Like I'm both. She was like, no, that doesn't make any sense. I was like, what do you mean it doesn't make any sense? I'm like, that's me. In the crystal after battle ends. Hatchmon's nice. I do like that little group one. I was like, bro, yeah, it's a thing. She's like, okay, like, what do you eat with? I'm like, I think this is what happened. But I was explaining to her how I am what I am, essentially. I was like, I can't do everything perfect on both sides, but I prefer one side over the other in certain situations. What do I want to do? Probably this one, hold on. Not this. This one. And then, anyways, I explained all her that whole stuff. Okay, where is this chest up here? Oh, I can't get it. This is why I need the ladder, but okay, hold on. Damn, I was really hoping for something. But yeah, so anyways, she's like, alright, tell me something about you, like, who's your friends, this and that. She's like, I don't want just friends, I want names. And I'm like, names too? That's crazy. Like, because usually whenever I say friend, I'm just like, even with you guys, I don't really like name drop people because I feel like that's like weird. But she's like, no, I want names. Like, give me so I can like put people like faces to people. Or so I was like, okay. So I was giving her names. And I remember it was like the 6th hole or something like that. Like we're just talking about work, talking about like, oh, what do you like doing for fun? And she said, what did she say? Hold on, just trying to lock in a little bit. But oh yeah, honestly, I did pretty good with that fight. Picking up coins, sometimes drop bouncy bombs in case you drop a coin bag. I like this. Our container. But what was I saying? Oh yeah, so she was like, all right, so like I really like where this is, like this, but she's like, I'm afraid of one thing. I'm like, what? She's like, I don't think our political values will align. And I was like, no, that's definitely something that we do not align with, guaranteed. She's like, okay, what's your like stance on all this stuff? So she's like, for example, like she's like, what's your opinion on Charlie Kirk? I'm like, love the guy. And then she's like, see, that's where I disagree. And then, but and then here's what I was talking about before with you guys. Bro, we're way more common than it seems. It's just that because everyone's so close-minded and so everyone's so close-minded with what they think. They think like, you stay on your side, I'm gonna stay on my side. I was explaining to her why I like Charlie. I was like, yeah, like I feel like, yeah. She said why? Why do you like Charlie? Ooh. Lightning arcs slow between weapon projectiles. When you take damage, chain lightning will be released. Yeah, so she's like, what do you like about him? And I was like, I like that he installs, like, he's trying to push, like, Christian values to whatever. Like, into, like, families. Like, I like that about him. She's like, okay, that's fair. But she's like, but do you think Christian values are good? I was like, yeah. I was like, without Christian values, like, what are morals? But there is no morals unless there's Christian values. And that's like the whole West. The whole West. So I don't know why she asked me this question at the time, but I was straight up and I just tell her. I'm like, yo, if you don't mess with me because of what my beliefs are, this is what it is. So I'm telling her. So I'm like, yeah, so it's about the values. She's like, yeah, but there's a lot of Christians that are bad people. Like, yeah, fair. But there's a difference between bad Christians and the religion itself. That's how I see it. That's what I told her. And I was like, if you just follow the Bible as the Bible, it's a beautiful book. Like, doesn't get much better than that. And then, bro, what the yeah, I was just telling her, like, yeah, it doesn't really get better than that. Just, oh, why am I walking all the way back here? Because I was like, Jesus' whole teaching, like, the biggest one is just do unto others what you'd have done to yourself. Right? And I was like, that's huge. Like, if you just live with that code alone, then it's perfect. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you're not gonna steal someone's car, for example, because you don't want your car stolen. Or you're not gonna go sleep with somebody's wife because you don't want someone to sleep with your wife. So it's like simple stuff like that, where it's like, if you could just live with those core values. And that's what kind of like what the West is founded on. Just be a good person, essentially. And then I told her, I was like, yeah, I think like a different group of people killed Charlie. And then I was explaining why I thought so. Come on. What the? Oh, no. No. Oh, wait. Did I get it? I don't think I got it, but cool. But yeah, and then I was explaining to her, like, why I thought so. I was like, yo, they killed Jesus, like, the same damn way, man. Of treasure chests appearing. I do like treasure chests, but I don't have keys for treasure chests right now. Like, I have 2 keys, obviously, but I don't think it's better than this. Maybe it is. Sick. I'm gonna hang on to that, though. Oh, man. And then, so it was like my whole, so now I'm talking about conspiracies. I'm like, she's like, why do you think that? Hey, man. So I tell her why I think that. And she's like, oh no, don't tell me you're like a conspiracy theorist. I'm like, is that a problem? She's like, no, as long as you can explain why you think the way you think. So I'm trying to explain her like everything to her, like why I think the way I think. And I was like, hold on, add and 2 shields. Taking damage when increase hatching of egg, drop a random extra coin, you take damage. I can do one of these. That is unfortunate. Poor guy. You don't deserve that. 40 bucks for 2 extra shields, is that worth it? I guess so. Oh, double issue. Okay, sick. I guess it's because it's a heart container. I don't really need that. I'll try one of these out. Restores 1 heart shield after winning an arcade room. Don't need that. I do like a dance room. Gonna buy these 2 keys. These 3 keys. Throw this. I have 16 keys. Open up this. Open up that. Buy that. Buy that one as well. Open up this. Open up this. If your bomb doesn't... This one's huge. That one, I like that one. That means like hidden root. Keeping that. Vaporize this. When coins are dropped, you can take damage. When you take... Wait, okay. Gain some coins. I have an OP. I'm about to have an OP run, man. Okay, and then I'll just buy this just because. You never know. Oh, and then a grenade. If Momega see me walk by the grenade, bro, I think he would have just strangled me. Right then and there. He probably just strangled me. Okay, let's go into here. Let's get our boogie on. I hope I can actually see. Because there's all these drones behind me. Hey. But then, okay, so then I'm asking Shorty, I'm like, drop bombs or bomb sack when hatch bomb is hatch. Okay, sick. I'm asking Shorty, I'm like, alright, what's your like opinion on 9/11? She's like, okay, inside job for sure. I'm like, okay, why do you think that one's for sure? But all the other conspiracies are like crazy to you. Like, why is that one the one that you're like, no, it's true? What? So I'm talking to her about like one of the conspiracies, and she's like, okay, what's like your biggest conspiracy? Like your most controversial one? And I'm like, you will hate me. And she's just silent. She's like silent the entire time. So I'm like, oh no, man. Like, am I cooked? Am I cooked if I... I'm like, am I cooked if I say something I shouldn't be saying? I'm like, regardless, you know, if she doesn't mess with me because of that, then so be it. So I ended up telling her, I was like, yo, I don't think we went to the moon. And she starts bursting out laughing. I'm like, what is funny? She's like, that's your conspiracy? She's like, that's the biggest, like, most controversial one. And I was like, yeah, I feel like I'm like, the response I get is like the same every time. Like, oh, you're insane. She's like, you are insane. But explain why you think this way. So I was explaining it to her. And she was like, okay, I thought your conspiracy was going to be like way worse. Yeah, she's like, I thought it was going to be like way worse, way more controversial, this and that. But I'm like, no, like, that's it. Because, like, okay. The whole argument with, like, oh, the moon landing is real, it's real, this and that. My question to them is always like, okay, why haven't we went back since? Increase your weapon range, sick. I was like, yeah, why haven't we went back? If, you know, if we can go to the moon, we have all the, like, their track records, whatever. Okay, sick. And then, like, so you asked them that question, and then she hit me with the, because we don't need to, like, what's the purpose? Picking up crystals made grant double equipment. I'm like, first of all, there's like a whole bunch of minerals and stuff that you can mine off the moon. Number one. Number two is, bro, rich people go anywhere just because they're rich. They don't have to have a reason to go anywhere. Bro, these guys, like, these guys went to the freaking bottom of the ocean just for fun, just to see what's down there. Spoiler alert, nothing. It's just water in the Marianas Trench. So it's just like, maybe it's some plant or like life, like bioluminescent life. But it's pretty much like a wasteland down there. But people still go there. There's no point to it, but you still go there. So I'm like, why wouldn't you go to a moon? I feel like that's way cooler than going to the bottom of the ocean. That's just how I see it. But I feel like that makes sense, no? But anyways, we're talking about this. We're talking like, and then what else are we talking about? There's pretty much like, I don't want to say small talk because like conversations are actually pretty good. And then we went to get dessert, and she's a huge milkshake connoisseur. Loves the milkshakes. Coin bag is drop when eggs are hatched. Each time you awaken a hash moment, you'll drop 1 coin. That's kind of big. I do need to go get some more eggs as well, though. Did I find the hidden room last room? I don't remember. But okay, so then, like I was bringing up like the killing of Jesus and what happened. She's like, okay, and at the end of it, she's like, I know the story. I just wanted you to like say it. I was like, okay. I don't know why you did that, but okay. Because she said explain it to me. But, sick. But yeah, no. Anyway, so we go to get some food, some dessert, and then she's chilling in my car. And so we're just talking about music and all that. Bro, how are you still alive, man? Working 3 hash pumps. Gain a temporary barrier, sick. But yeah, so we're just chilling in my car. We're listening to like I just have my music on shuffle because I'm showing her like my older music because she is older. Because I have like newer music, but I'm like, does this girl want to listen to Ken Carson right now? Like, chances are probably not. You know what I mean? So I'm playing like older music. I'm just hitting on shuffle. And I don't know if you guys ever heard. It's a Canadian artist, so you guys probably haven't heard of him. But his name is George Nazuka. So she was like, yo, is that George Nazuka? Like, she's like, go back, go back. It's like, yeah. She's like, yo, I love him. I have his CD, all that. So I was like, sick. I already have the hidden room. So I was like, yeah, cool, okay. And then so she's in my car. We're just listening to George Nazuka. I'm playing like more of his songs. She's loving it. She sees. So when I went to Fan Expo, I bought Pokemon cards, and I bought the freaking Japanese versions by accident, thinking I just wanted to get Pokemon cards. I didn't know there was Japanese English at the same spot. Anyways, I bought the Japanese cards. They were terrible, but they were there. Yeah, but they were there. We were just talking about like Pokemon cards and all that. We was having a good time vibing, talking. And at the end of it, it's like probably like 12, 1 o'clock-ish. And she's like, I love to sit around and talk, but like I kind of need to go to bed because I work in the morning. I was like, okay. I was like, honestly, fair. But so I was like, yo, what's the situation here? Is it like a hug and we walk off, or is it like a no hug kind of thing? And she's like, are we hugging in the car? And I was like, nah, like we can get out. Again, okay, so because at the same time, I don't know what boundaries I can and can't push. So I'm just asking her. Kid rooms have been more common. Their doors will open directly when touched. Yo, there should be a freaking character with 2 relics, man. Because that would be sick. After you use all open chests in the room are refreshed into treasure chests. But yeah, so I don't know what boundaries I can and can't push. Oh, damn it. So I asked her, and then, yeah. We hug. And she leaves her purse in my car. And then she like... She comes back, she's like, well, hold on, I left my purse in there. Like, oh yeah, shit, my bad. I was actually gonna steal that. She's like, oh, I know. I was like, that was the whole ploy of the date. It was just to steal your purse. But yeah, so she ends up getting it. And then... What did I ask her? Yeah, I asked her, I was like, if you want to do this again, like, let me know. Just let me know when your schedule is. And then she was like, okay, I will do. And I was like, bro, but if like, honestly, if you weren't feeling it, just, you can let me know as well. Like, no hard feelings. She's like, no, I wouldn't lie to you. Like, I want to see you again. I was like, damn, shawty, say less. I didn't actually say that, but like, you know what I mean? Okay, so I'm gonna go, okay, here's my 200 IQ kind of thing. So if I go here, the main lobby, I'm pretty sure I still have one. Okay, so I'm gonna do one of these. But yeah, no, so I'm just talking to her. Like, I text her after saying like, yo, I really enjoyed that. That was fun. This and that. She's like, honestly, I feel the same way. But then... So now we've been texting like more and more. And I guess I just know how to speak. But I'm just making her feel good. Upon use consume crystals to make a random item in the room free. Oh my god, I fucked up. Reach critical hit range for 10. I fucked up. There was one item in that other room that I should have bought. That flower one where it's like take damage to hatch an egg. Because I'm essentially taking fake damage right now. But yeah, so she's like, I think she's super into me. I think so. Because we've been on the, like, after my 1 day on call, and I was there till like 1 a.m. I told her, I was like, yo, like, do you mind if I call you? Like, I might fall asleep, but do you mind if I call you? And she's like, yeah, like, if I'm awake, call me. So I call her, and then from 1 a.m. till 3 a.m., she's just on the phone with me. Work in the morning. She's not a morning person at all. Linear arcs in between. Okay, Jason Hashmans. Don't need that. That is unfortunate. spam this guy. You cause can awaken all unconscious hatchmons. Sick. If I hit big on that one, it's huge, right? Yo, give me the 3 freaking coins, man. It's gonna blow up. You guys are trolling me. But yeah, so I was talking to her, and now even yesterday I was talking to her as well. And right after work, I just like, yo, just call me if you're on your way back home. Talking for another 3 hours. She's like telling me about her family story. I don't want to get into detail with it because, like, you know, I feel like that's not my place. But then I gave her this like one Bible reference that like completely relates to her life. And I just knew it off the top of my head. I don't know how I knew this one. And like she was like teary-eyed on the phone, man. And I was like, man, okay, one thing you gotta know about me, I cannot deal with crying. I hate the crying. It's not that I hate the crying, it's just I don't know how to deal with crying, man. Like I just can't deal with it. I'm like, yo, what do I say? What do I do? Like, hate it. Hate the crying. And she's like, no, like I'm crying because like I'm happy. I was like, happy over a Bible verse? She's like, yeah, like no other guy has ever done that to me. Or done that for me, sorry. Oh. Reduces attack speed. I don't know if I like that one, man. But yeah, no, so what happened? I'm trolling, bro. I had a whole plan and I just didn't follow through with it. Damn, I'm trolling. I'll be okay though. I'll be okay. I was gonna go into like I was gonna get the consumerism one, go into the shop next, buy some more shop. I would have had 2 freaking shops. I would have had 2 consumerisms. Because I would have picked up consumerism, went to the shop, bought a bunch of stuff in there, went to the because look how much money I have right now, man. Oh, I'm trolling. Oh no. Oh shit. But yeah, no. So Shorty was like crying. And I think she's into me. So literally yesterday when I was on the phone with her, she's like, so can I ask you a question? I was like, yeah, go for it. This one is explosions hatch eggs. Some of your eyes gain a barrier. Barrier. Okay, acorn equals shield equals barrier. I'm gonna try to remember that. I was like, yeah, sure, like go for it. Like, what's the question? She's like, yo, did you unmatch me on Hinge? I was like, nah. I'm like, I deleted the app. She's like, you deleted the app? I was like, yeah, like I don't have a purpose for it anymore. And then she's like, why? I'm like, I think I found the right one in you. She loved that, man. She loved it. I was like, damn, I'm like a cheat code with this stuff. I don't know how I do it. But yeah, she absolutely loved that one. And I was like, and then she was like, do you want me to delete it? I was like, no, like you can do whatever you want. I'm not going to tell you what you can and can't do. So she told me at the end of the night, like she's like, yeah, I also deleted it. So I'm like, okay, sick. I was like, I don't want to force you into anything. She's like, no, like trust me, you're not forcing me into nothing. Just that's how I feel. But Yeah, so now she's like dropping little like. Here's what I'm doing. Okay, like right now, bro. What the fuck? That guy just went through the wall. Right now, because like, not gonna lie, like I really like this girl. I'm not gonna cap. I really like her. I think she's like beautiful. She looks nice. Good person. But again, our political views are different. Which I also like though, because I feel like it's like it's a lot of empathy that comes out of her, which I like. It's like an emotional versus like, what am I? I feel like I keep saying like, I don't like that. But I'm more like logical, I'd guess, I assume. Like the nicest way possible. Okay, I don't need 8 bouncy bombs, bro. What the hell am I gonna do with 8 bouncy bombs? Yeah, I feel like I'm more like level-headed, but she's more like emotional. So I kind of like that. But man, oh okay. Also, yo, when we went to the, I hate these damn gender roles. Crazy man. Because we're at this cafe. We're at this dessert spot. And the waitress comes over to us because we asked for the bill. No hesitation, no nothing, no is it 2 separate bills, whatnot. Bro, just Shorty puts it on one bill and just shows it to me. One bill shows it to me. I was like, alright, I guess I'm paying. Like I was gonna pay regardless, don't get me wrong. But I was like, yo, at least give me the option. This girl didn't pay. It's like, she. Okay, bro. What the hell is that? Bro, there's so many lights on my screen. I don't know what's happening. Bro, I need that one freaking relic, man. I fucked up. Okay. Kill enemy, respawn worms, stepping on worms. Consume crystals to deal damage to all enemies. That's terrible. I don't want that. Alright, rice bowl. Add 1 shield and 2 crystals. Sick. I love these shoes. I change damage per starts consuming hearts over shields. That doesn't do nothing for me. But then current room after taking damage. I feel like I have enough bombs where I can get rid of my relic right now. I have like 45. Key here. I'm gonna buy this coin chest, I guess. A wisp chest, I guess, as well. Buy some eggs. I'll buy this just to dismantle it. Sick. I think this one's kind of sucks. I'm just gonna throw that. That's huge. No, I don't think I need it, but I'm just gonna get it just in case. Let's dance. Let me lock in. But yeah, no, so like, oh, I thought there was gonna be another one. I thought there wasn't. Wait a sec. I thought it was only gonna be 4. You're below 100 coins, gain key. Okay, I'm never gonna be below 100 coins. I also got a shower and I had to jujitsu, so. But yeah, so my one friend, super into his girl. Other friend, super into his girl. So I'm trying to like map out. Again, I don't have a relationship with this girl. But there's potential. And I feel like if she deleted Hinge, like that's a good sign, no? Okay, sick. Give me that. Thanks. Yeah. Our container. Sick. Yeah, so I'm trying to map out my like relationship like theirs. And then because of my like past relationship, I'm also just trying to like what I did wrong over there, I'm gonna try to do right over here. But I'm telling you, man, I think it's working like crazy well. Like this girl, it seems like she like loves me. I can go into an egg room and just start spamming freaking eggs, which I think I'm gonna do. But yeah, so like all the stuff that she says she likes, I remember it, and then I write it in my notes, like in my phone. Like, for example, like she likes cheesecake, loves cheesecake, loves the caramel chocolatey flavors. So I'm like, okay, noted. Also, what do I need? I want to go to the egg. Fuck. Consumerism, I have so much money. I'll go to the egg room. Let's go, hole in one. And I'm Kobe? No, I'm not Kobe at all. Yo. Okay, sec. Better working any hash brown all with shades. Okay, sec. Ah! Very good. Alright, that. Do this to it. Buy that. Take that. Pick up this egg. Do that. Okay, another egg. I guess I might as well just buy the shield, right? But yeah, so I'm just writing all the stuff that, like, she likes. Just because, like, I feel like it's showing that I care for her. Because this girl was telling me, she's like, what's your favorite chocolate bar? And I was like, okay, are we talking, like, cheap ones or are we talking, like, good ones? She's like, both. I was like, okay, like, I like Kit Kat. I'm like, I used to like, I have phases. I'm like, I like it a lot. Ooh, okay, good. So I used to like O. Henry a lot. I was like, now I like, I don't know. Like now I'm like a huge, I'm not a huge, I'm like, I like Kit Kats and I like, what was the other one I said? Reese Cups. Like I like those too. And she's like, okay, yeah. Our freaking candy choices, not the same at all. Or, I was like, what's yours? She said hers is Mars bars. So she loves the Marses. And I was like, yo, if you like Mars, why don't you just like Snickers? Like Snickers is better than Mars. She's like, okay, but then why didn't you say Snickers? I'm like, because I didn't think of it, man. I'm like, I like them, but yeah, so she's like, I like Snickers. Or not Snickers, sorry, Mars. So I was like, okay. I was like, what about, oh, and she's like, oh, and I like Buenos. She's like, I love Buenos. I was like, fair, valid. I was like, alright, how about like expensive chocolates? And she said this place called Purdy's. Purdy's, and it's like a place in the mall. Something drop coin bags. It's this place in the mall. She's like, I love the hedgehogs over there. Like these chocolate hedgehogs. So again, I wrote it down because I'm like, never heard of Purdy's in my life. Anyways, wrote it down. And so I was working really close to a mall today, actually. So what I ended up doing was I looked up the store, and lo and behold, there was Purdy's like right next to me. And I'm chilling with this girl on Monday or Tuesday, maybe both days. I don't know. Depends on how I feel. But I'm chilling with her. I don't know why I threw a nade there. I already knew. Yeah, no, so I'm chilling with her on Monday, so I'm bringing her that. Hopefully she's like, wow, this guy remembered. Because I'm like, if I don't find the tulips, man, I'll at least get you some chocolate. So yeah, so she told me that. I bought them. Hopefully she loves it. Ah! And if not, bro, at the end of the day, that's for XP. Ooh! I gotta focus on like reaction, just hitting right click. But I do actually like her, and I feel like I hope it goes well. Like it works out. Well, and then one it's not really a problem, but she does have a lot of friends. And she was like, how are you with like friends? I was like, I'm okay with it. Like I am kind of okay with it. I'm like, if I don't know these friends, it's like, okay, cool. Yeah. But yeah, I'm like, if I don't know these friends, then like that's kind of different. But just like have some respect for me, you know what I mean? That's literally what I said. I'm like, just have some respect for me. Like, if you think it's like kind of sus what you're doing, like, don't do what you're doing, obviously. I feel like that's what it should come down to. I like where this is going here. Look at all the stuff I'm getting for free. But she said she wants to introduce me to her friends. She even said, she was like, alright, yo, so I have a wedding coming up in May. I want you to be my +1. And I'm like, yo, if she's saying a wedding, and then we're in October, I'm like, yo, okay, clearly I'm doing something right. You know what I mean? And then when we were talking on Wednesday? I think it was Wednesday when I called her. I asked her, I was like, yo, so in terms of like exclusivity, like what are we? Oh, I can't keep hatching? That's lame. Do I have no more eggs? Oh, I had no more eggs, damn. Yo, I just keep spamming egg room then, what the hell? I also do need to go soon though, it's freaking almost jujitsu time. I have 2 more bosses to go. Let's try to speedrun this shit. But I was like, yo, in terms of like exclusivity, like what are we? Because you gotta know, like, yeah, when you're talking to a girl, she at least has like 3 or 4 other options. She's like, honestly, I was talking to somebody else, but she's like, now it's just you. And I was like, yo, you don't have to like lie to me. She's like, no, like it's just you. So I'm like, okay, sick. Alright, I get this. She's like, yeah, I was talking to, I think she said 2 other guys, 1 other guy. Yo, what the hell? Because, like, I pretty much, if you guys remember that brown girl, I cut her off, like, completely. I kind of feel bad. But, you know, I feel like I shouldn't ruin something that it's good just for, like, something that I know is just temporary. Because, like, I truly didn't really care for that brown girl, which I feel bad for. But that's literally what it was. So, like, I unfollowed her off everything. She tried to send me a snap today or yesterday, 1 of the 2, and I just opened it, didn't respond. Worm, he's in a crack. Okay, sick. Didn't respond to it, and I just unfriended her off that. Unfriended her off Instagram. And yeah. So this one I'm pretty invested in. Safe to say. Safe to say. And then what else was? Oh, she's actually like funny too. So I was like, yeah, there's a lot of like Christians out there. Cause she was saying like, but then like, why is there like bad Christians or bad Muslims or bad whatever? I'm like, yo, just because you claim the religion doesn't mean you're a good person in the religion. And I was like, some people just like claim it to like rep like a clan tag. And she was like, that's pretty funny. Cause she's like, I didn't know she. Okay, she says now that she wasn't referring to me, but in the moment, bro, what the fuck, bro? Why am I getting hit by a portal? She said she wasn't referring to me, but she was like, oh. Yeah, but she was like, yeah, a lot of like some people even have like crosses on their hands and stuff. I have a cross on my hand. So I'm like, yo, fuck you. Okay, I do want to hit a shop though before I even go. I also have like way too much money, man. Okay, patch. So spam this. Hurry up and hatch all these things. Thank you. Hatch. Now, next room, I honestly have to go consumerism. Just so I can get like what I need. And what I mean is like I need hearts. Or shields. Or hearts, I guess, because I have that. Okay, I only have 2. Okay, cool. I have jujitsu in 15 minutes. I haven't even showered yet. My friend DM'd me. I really can't though. I traded keys with this guy to get more keys. Okay, I don't know if I was gonna take damage there, but I don't want to risk it at all. I said I want to speedrun this bitch, but I have to find the freaking... Wait, no, there is no shop on this floor. Oh, there is a shop. Okay, good. It's no... like the relic room. And buy this. It should be okay. But what was I saying after that? But yeah, no, I'm pretty invested in this girl. Hopefully something good comes out of it. If not, you know, I'll obviously let you guys know. But I feel like if she's planning on me coming to the freaking, like a wedding, I feel like it's like a lock, you know what I mean? Like I feel like it's pretty locked in. And I feel like her photos don't do her justice. Like I feel like she looks way prettier than her photos. Okay. Nice. Shout out to Momega for telling me about this gun. Cause yo, when I first saw this gun, I was like, bro, this is ass. It's like the bow and arrow gun. I think it's ass. Okay, I'm gonna get consumerism. Just so I can buy shields if I need shields. What is that one? Okay, no, it's not it either. That's the one. Oh, okay. And then here's another story. Okay, buy that. Buy this. Buy an egg. So now I gotta go find the... I gotta find the boss room. So speed run to get to the boss, essentially. I don't want to take too much damage though, that's my only problem right now. Sick, got a shield. I might as well take this just because I kind of have to. But yeah, so I'm telling these guys that not like guys, mostly the girls. So guys and girls, because we're all in the group chat together. But I'm telling them about like, yo, I'm chilling with this girl now, like I really like her. And they're like, send a pic. So I send a pic without her face. I don't know if I already told the story. I don't think I did. I hope not. But if I did, just let me know. But yeah, so essentially what ended up happening was I didn't send a photo for the first day. I was like, no, I don't want to. And instantly, man, instantly, these people were like, oh, she's ugly, isn't she? She's ugly. That's why you don't want to send it, because you're a torta pound or whatever. I'm like, yo, how shallow can... And it was all girls that were saying this. Like, the girls were the ones that were saying, like, oh, she's probably ugly, isn't she? That's why you don't want to send her. And I'm like, bro, like, what? I'm like, first of all, even if she was ugly, like, why do you care if I'm dating this person? Or if I'm talking to this person? I was like, that makes no sense. You know what I mean? It's like, bro, if she is ugly, if I like her, if she's not... Because I said, like, yo, she's really pretty in my opinion. And then the girls heard, like, oh, my opinion. That means she's not, like, pretty at all. And I was like, bro, what the fuck is on with you? Like, what is going on with these people? They're like, oh, she's chopped, isn't she? She's ugly. And in my head, I didn't say it, because, like, I try to be as nice as possible. But I'm like, yo, I'm like, you people are ugly. I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, what are you saying this girl's ugly for? You guys you didn't even know what she looks like. And like, one of my friends said this quote, it's pretty sick. So he's like, even the ugliest girl I've dated wouldn't even look your way. And when I heard that, I was like, damn, that's a bar, man. Like, that's like so funny. Because I'm like, bro, sometimes it's true, man. It's like, yo, how are you going to be judging me for talking to a girl while you're single? It's like, you have nothing going for you, and you're talking about this girl ugly. Like, what? You have no girl. But anyways, so then I send them a photo of... So, it's without her face, though. It's just like her in a dress. And now these people, like, because she's actually pretty. Like, at least, like, aesthetically. And now these people are like, whoa. Is it like, they're like, that's you? That's you? It's like, yeah, fuck you guys. So yeah, man. That's just me. So like, I was like low-key kind of getting mad. I was like, yo, judging someone is like, this is crazy. Also, where the hell is this damn boss room, bro? What does this do? Don't want no damn ice bombs. What is this one again? Oh, it's the shields. Okay. That's why I need that. I don't need this either. That's actually like perfect timing, actually, though. Buy that, buy this. Disenchant that. I don't think I can get more card containers. I'll try though. I cannot. Buy this. Okay, don't need that. Okay, I'll buy that. Pick that up, because I don't need this anymore. Okay, I don't need any of this anymore. Okay, I'm chilling. I mean, I can like Hail Mary a little thing over here. Once per room. I mean, I'm not gonna take explosion damage. Alright, it's good to go. Last time. I wish I could fly in this one though, man. Yo, this is like super chaotic though, man, but... Also, yo, keep in mind, this is my first Abyss run. The first one. I don't know what I'm shooting at right now, but I'm shooting. Getting this, like, this gun, getting this gun on floor 1 is so sick. Poggers. But yeah, no. Okay, anyways. I think the last story before I ended. Not really a story, but... So she told me she liked this chocolate. Yeah, she told me that she liked this chocolate. At Purdy's? So I went, got it. Suffering. Then you see what suffering's all about. What is this? Boost health. Boss health, but ooh. I don't mind that actually. I might run that. But yeah, so I ended up just buying these like hedgehog chocolates for her. So hopefully, I don't know if I said that already. Yeah, hopefully she likes it. And hopefully she like, that's like brownie points right there. Gang mask. Okay, these are some cool stuff. Alright guys, I'll catch you in the next episode. I gotta go shower in like 5 minutes. Alright, peace.